Hi, Miles. Really good session today. Hope you found it helpful. Just going to run through a couple of points that we discussed in the session and hopefully sort of make sense now in terms of what the club is doing when it gets to this position at the top of the backswing, how it's going to travel back round the golf ball and be as efficient and successful as we possibly can, optimising both power, contact and direction. Now, as we discussed, when you get to the top of the backswing, you make a very good movement there at the top. You get a lot looser now, a lot more relaxed. You're able to turn your shoulders there. Yes, okay, your arms do collapse a little bit there, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. So the positive thing for me, your left shoulder's getting behind the golf ball, there's no sway, and the club's in a very, very good position. Now, as we said in the session, you want to try and feel the golf club now is travelling kind of into a corner, slow in, and then accelerate out and through. If we try to accelerate the club too quickly, either by using your left arm, elbow, or your shoulders, or try and twisting your hips, and the term you sort of felt when you were coming down the golf ball as you before, using your hips and your body too much, you'd get to about here and the club was kind of left behind. So again, kind of left behind up here and just felt like it was going to be way late into hitting area and the ball going out to the right hand side. What you will find if the club face is that late, the ball will either go right or it'll be a lot flatter in terms of the angle of the golf ball and you'll top it. So you just hit tops and slices, tops and shots to the right all day, and then unfortunately, as you said, you try and sort of accommodate that or trying to adjust to it, you end up hitting worse shots left and right and all over the place. So the sensation you want to try and do now is the arms are going to sort of fall down into impact. You can see on this one here now that left arm starting to bend and pull as you come into impact, striking the ball there now. As we make contact, you can see no daylight there between your left elbow and your left side of your chest and your body there. So because of that movement there now, your club now is going to be slightly higher, thus resulting in the ball scuffing off to the left there as a top shot and not really much success there with that contact. Now look at the right hand one here now. This is a much better contact and a much better shot. Same good backswing to the top there, nice wide, nice extended to the top. From here now, as you start bringing the golf club down, it feels almost like you're putting less effort into the shot, so you're keeping the width now as you get back to here, maintaining a good angle there with the wrist. And at this point now the arms are just falling. So the drill we suggested when you're on the golf course, perhaps if it goes wrong, or as a warm-up, when you get the club to here, just let it fall. Literally no body turn, your arms just literally collapse and fall into the ground. By doing this way, it helps you, as we said, find the ground. And then as you start putting a bit of twist into that, then the contact from the ground will start moving towards the golf ball until you find a decent strike. But look at this one here now as you come back, arms nice and relaxed. As we come into impact here now, the club can catch up, striking the golf ball there now. And if we zoom in there now, there's no daylight now between your left arm and your body. Your left arm is less bent, I'll be honest, it's slightly bent, but that's to be expected, okay, but it's a little bit less bent, and as a result of that we can see the strike of the golf ball coming off that club face now with a fair rate of knots into a good follow through up on that left side. At the moment, as you said, it doesn't sort of feel comfortable, or you possibly can't quite feel it when it goes right, okay, so in terms of practice, that's going to just get a bit of developing that feel over time, just hitting enough shots. But as long as you kind of understand the concept that when the club gets up the top of the backswing here, it's just got to slowly just start developing a sort of slower transition to here. The arms sort of fall down as the body just sort of just gently twists and unwind. When we get to here now we can accelerate outwards. What a lot of golfers will do, they'll try and put the power on here, the same way as I suppose inexperienced drivers try and accelerate into a corner and they end up skidding out. So it's slow into that corner, fast out. It will give the impression you're swinging the club slower. It's not slow, it's just less effort by you, but that will actually equal a lot more energy at the bottom and the ball therefore going further. So work on those things as we suggested there. Kind of practice drills to work on as we said. Hope it all makes sense. Any questions, obviously feel free to give me a shout and I'll catch up with you next week. Cheers, mate.